Welcome back to the DAWGCAST. We're coming to you live at the time of recording from our Berlin studio. I'm your host, Pat Moore, joined as always by my co-host, Oscar Ozzy the Wolf.
Can we talk about those people on the streets this weekend?
Yeah, for sure. So it was Pride this weekend here in Berlin, Christopher Street Day, and the parade. It went right by our house.
So does that mean the farmers won? And that's why they have pride in their parade now?
No, the farmers, that was a protest, and this was a parade, and also they're two very different groups.
Oh, okay. So they're two different groups. That makes sense. I was like, wow, the farmers really change when they win. So if they're not farmers, then who are they? And what are they so proud of?
It's a parade to celebrate and visibilize and honor the struggles of the LGBTQ plus community, and specifically to remember and commemorate the Stonewall riots in New York.
What's that?
Where to even start? Well, okay, so you know how you have one grandpa and three grandmas?
Yeah, grandmas are the best. They give me so many treats. I would have like 6 grandmas if I could.
Well, most people just have 2 grandmas. But you have 3 because my parents are lesbians, and that's what the L stands for in the LGBTQ+.
Wow, so my grandmas are like the most important group in the parade?
What do you mean most important?
Well, L is for lesbians, which is the first letter in the group, and it's not alphabetical, so I just assumed that it was more of a ranking system, and lesbians are number 1.
No. It's not a ranking system, although lesbians are number 1 in our family. But there actually used to be some controversy over the order of the letters in the acronym, and it used to be GLBT. That was until the AIDS epidemic hit. And during the AIDS epidemic, it was lesbians who were really the only ones who stepped up and took care of these gay men who had fallen sick and oftentimes were passing away. And in honor of that, and as a sign of unity in the community, they changed the acronym to put the L first.
What's AIDS?
You know this is supposed to be a comedy podcast, right? Also, we're supposed to keep it to like 90 seconds tops.
But the way you said it, it's like a virus, like a sickness, right?
Yeah.
And it affected the gays, but not the lesbians?
Yes, exactly. So, and that's part of the reason why the lesbian community stepped into...
So lesbians are number 1.
No, for the last time.
That's right. You heard it here. My grandmas are number 1. You've got gay grandfathers? My grandmas are better than them. We're a lesbian family and we're superior to all the other families. We're number 1. Say it with me, Dad. We're number 1. We're number 1.
Okay, that's all the time we have for this week's DAWGCAST, a podcast that values everybody in the LGBTQ plus community equally.
But we know who's number 1.
As always, I have been your host, lesbian son, Pat Moore Comedy, joined by my co-host, lesbian grandson, Ozzy the Palm. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, send it to a friend, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.